I never imagined I'd be thrilled to cut short my Hawaiian vacation. 3 days of relentless rain had turned my dream escape into a soggy, overpriced letdown. Beaches were closed, trails were flooded, and my $400 a night hotel room felt like a gilded cage. So, when my colleague Marcus texted that our major client pitch was moved up 4 days, I wasn't upset. I was ready to return to my cozy Chicago apartment at 437 Oakwood Lane. The late-night flight back was smooth, and I smirked, picturing my coworkers' shock when I'd stroll into the office, fresh from Hawaii, ready to ace the presentation. The taxi ride from O'Hare to my complex, the Crestview, was quick. The driver, a chatty guy named Carlos, eyed my floral shirt and lay in the mirror. "Vacation cut short, huh?" he asked. "Yeah, weather tanked but work called," I replied, spotting familiar street signs. "At least you got some sun, Mr. Carter," he said. "Malik Carter," I corrected, tipping generously as we pulled up at 11:47 p.m. The April night was crisp, most windows dark save for the occasional TV flicker. My second-floor apartment awaited, promising a hot shower and my bed. The dim hallway, kept that way after the HOA debate, felt comforting. Skipping the elevator, I climbed the stairs, keys jangling. But as I opened my door, an odd scent hit me, nail polish and something unplaceable. Then I heard it, water running in my bathroom. Frozen, suitcase in hand, I considered calling 911 but let anger and curiosity win. Who brought it to the owner? Quietly setting my bag down, I crept into the living room and stopped dead. Evelyn Thornton, my 62-year-old neighbor from 2C, sat on my couch, clad only in a towel, another wrapped around her wet hair. Her crusty feet rested on my coffee table as she painted her toenails red. My leather couch was damp beneath her, the TV blared a trashy reality show, and a half-empty glass of my prized bourbon sat beside her. For 10 seconds we stared, her nail polish brush frozen midair. Steam poured from the bathroom. "Evelyn," I whispered, breaking the spell. Her shock twisted into indignation. "What are you doing here?" she snapped, as if I'd intruded. "You're not back until Sunday." I blinked, floored. "This is my apartment." "What are you doing?" She sniffed, resuming her nail painting like this was normal. "Don't snap at me, Malik. I'm watching your place. Someone has to." "Watching my place?" I roared. "I never asked you to." "You're trespassing, using my shower, drinking my bourbon, ruining my couch." Her blue eyes narrowed. "I check on units when people are away. It's a service. You should thank me. Vacant homes get broken into." I inhaled sharply. "How'd you get in?" She rolled her eyes. "I'm on the HOA board. I have spare keys for emergencies. I noticed open mail, a disturbed bed, and rearranged kitchen cabinets." "You went through my stuff?" I demanded. "Just ensuring order." She waved off. "Your credit card statements, reckless spending, Malik." That was it. "I'm calling the police," I said, pulling out my phone. Fear flickered in her eyes, but defiance returned. "Go ahead." "I'll say you threatened me." "Who'll they believe?" Her implication stung, but I stayed calm. "They'll believe me, Evelyn. My lease, my ID, my keys." "What do you have?" Her face reddened. "You're intimidating me," she shrieked, capping her polish. "This is how you people react: aggression, ingratitude." The racist jab hit hard, but I gave her 3 minutes to leave before calling 911. "You can't kick me out." "I'm not dressed," she wailed, the towel slipping. 2 minutes, 45 seconds, I said, tapping my watch. "Finding a stranger in my home, using my stuff, that's the crime." She stomped, knocking over the bourbon, which spilled across my table. "You weren't supposed to be here," she cried. 2 minutes, 30. "Torn," she whined. "I do this for everyone." "It's my HOA duty." I raised an eyebrow. "You enter everyone's homes without permission?" She grabbed a makeup bag, claiming, I check pipes, water plants, neighborly duties. Then she upped the ante. I've run this HOA for 15 years. Cross me, and your unit will have issues. Was she threatening me in my own home, half naked? Are you serious? I shot back. That sounds like abusing your HOA power to retaliate for catching you breaking in. She sniffed. I'm saying community requires cooperation, not hostility. Ignoring her, I noted the still running shower. 1 minute. She rushed to shut it off, emerging with clothes clutched to her chest. This is ridiculous, she muttered. Where do I change? Not my problem, I said coldly. 30 seconds. Glaring, she grabbed her phone. Fine, I'm calling 911. I don't feel safe. Unbelievable, she was in my home, yet claimed I was threatening her. You're blocking my exit, she lied, though I stood 10 feet from the door. I crossed my arms. Call them. Let's see how this plays out. On the phone, her voice turned frail. Help! I'm at 437 Oakwood Lane, 22B. A man's threatening me, blocking my exit. I recorded her, panning to the wet towel, bourbon, nail polish, and my family photos proving this was my home. He's a large black man, very aggressive, she added, glaring defiantly. I called out. Dispatcher, this is Malik Carter. This woman entered my apartment without permission using an HOA key. I'm recording for safety. The wait was agonizing. Evelyn alternated between fake tears, HOA threats, and drying her hair with my towel. At 12:28 a.m., police knocked. Officers Bennett, a white man, and Harris, a black woman, entered. Evelyn rushed forward, towel-clad, sobbing. Thank God! He's threatening me. I was checking his apartment, and he attacked me. Officer Bennett raised an eyebrow at the scene. Ma'am, do you live here? Harris asked. No, she's from 2C. I said. I found her using my shower, drinking my bourbon, going through my mail. I showed my ID and video. She accessed a spare key without permission. Harris asked Evelyn. Does the HOA authorize entering apartments and using residents' things? Evelyn stammered. Not specifically, but I thought I heard water running. I snorted. So you started the shower? Bennett's lips twitched. Ma'am, entering without permission is breaking. Using property is theft. Opening mail is a federal crime. Evelyn's face paled. This is a misunderstanding. Malik and I are neighbors. No, we're not, I said. I barely know her. Bennett asked. Press charges? Her racist rant, calling me, you people. Sealed it. Yes. All charges: breaking, theft, mail tampering. Evelyn was cuffed and led away, shrieking about her connections. My apartment felt violated, the wet couch and spilled bourbon a grim reminder. The next morning, I gave my statement at the station. Officer Harris suggested a restraining order and documenting HOA interactions. Back home, I found a bogus HOA violation notice from Evelyn, citing fake issues like ventilation modifications. I called the manager, Leo, who sighed. She's been pushing key access for inspections. We approved it last year when you were away. Furious, I demanded an emergency HOA meeting. My lawyer, Nathan Brooks, a college friend, outlined our moves, document everything, file a restraining order, send a cease and desist for HOA violations, and rally neighbors. Cleaning Evelyn's mess, wet towels, makeup smears, hair in the drain, felt like another violation. At noon, Mrs. Sharma from 1B visited, suspecting Evelyn had rearranged her spices and used her soap. We planned a community meeting. That evening, the community room buzzed with outraged residents. Leo revealed Evelyn had accessed 8 apartments' keys in 3 months. Stories poured out: missing jewelry, used towels, lowered liquor bottles. We demanded Evelyn's HOA removal and better security. The emergency HOA meeting was packed, Evelyn's chair empty until she stormed in with her attorney, Mr. Conway, radiating entitlement. Vice Chair Louise moved to remove her as chair. Despite her protests, the board, including her husband, Ronald, voted her out. I presented my evidence, videos, police reports, and neighbors' testimonies. Evelyn's defense, she was testing water pressure and preventing leaks, drew laughter. Her attorney claimed authorized inspections, but the bylaws required notice. Residents shared violations, rearranged spices, used soap, and altered streaming lists. Evelyn snapped, "I kept this building from chaos," but her excuses fell flat. Louise moved to remove her from the HOA. Ronald abstained, a quiet rebellion. Evelyn was ousted, vowing lawsuits. Weeks later, she went quiet, rarely leaving her apartment. Ronald moved out. The DA pursued breaking, theft, and mail tampering. Nathan predicted probation but a solid civil settlement. At the preliminary hearing, Evelyn played frail, but evidence overwhelmed her defense. She took a plea, probation, community service, and $275,000 to 9 residents. She'd move out, apologize, attend therapy, and never join an HOA again. I added a condition: she must personally replace used items. That weekend, Evelyn delivered a new couch and bourbon, her face icy. "This fulfills my obligation," she said. I signed her form, saying, "Respecting boundaries could have avoided this." She sniffed. "This building was better under me." I disagreed, noting new community projects like a garden and play area. She left, diminished. Neighbors reported similar deliveries: spices from Mrs. Sharma, liquor from Mr. Torres. When Evelyn moved to Florida, I nodded politely as she glared. The Crestview thrived with new security and a vibrant HOA led by Louise and Mrs. Sharma. My settlement funded a proper vacation. At our Evelyn Incident anniversary party, I toasted with Mrs. Sharma to karma and boundaries, marveling at how one woman's entitlement forged our community. What do you think? Was Evelyn's neighborly duty a prank gone wrong or pure entitlement? Share your thoughts below. Let's debate boundaries and respect in relationships. Like and subscribe for more wild neighbor tales.